Good evening, my friends. My name is Captain Hurricane. No, it's Announcer San. I do not know why I said Captain Hurricane, but he's pretty cool. You should follow him. In any case, today we're here for. Oh, I should stop bumping the microphone with my glasses. We're here for an ASMR reading of Cradle Planet, the Gundam Witch from Mercury novella by Ichiro Okuchi. And so, I'll leave you with the tomboy of the future who came back to the present to bring you this novella. Her name is Maru de Cinco. Hello. Hi everyone. How are we doing today? Please let me know if let me know if I sound good. If this is ASMR enough. I hope it is. And my head looks a bit weird because it's turning in certain directions. We'll get through it together, okay? Anyway, I should put this below me maybe. Can you tell I've only ever done one ASMR stream? Anyway. Okay. Welcome. Welcome, Para and Ramses. We will have music. Give me a moment. Oh no, it wasn't that one, it was this one. Oh, thank you, Para. I've only had one before, and it was also a Gundam reading. I hope that this is ASMR enough. I do not have an ASMR microphone, and my setup is not very good for this because very often my phone loses sight of my face. I hope this will be relaxing. From what I've read of this short story, it should be relaxing. So I'm glad that you're here. Now, if any of you, please let me know how the audio is. Is the music low enough, loud enough? Please let me know. And I'm hoping that I've distorted the background video enough that it will not get me in trouble with Mr. Bandai. I wanted to... Let me just check. Get it nice and distorted, Anyway, today we're reading the novella, the official novella, Cradle Planet. Today we're reading the official Jewish novella, Cradle Planet. It's written by the main writer of the show, and it's official, it's canonical basically, and it's told from the perspective of the Gundam Ariel. Now, I have linked it on the pinned message, so please check that. and you will be able to read along if you like, or you can just relax while I read it to you. Oh, I don't know storytellers, I'm afraid. Yeah, this is very short. It's only 2,000 words, and I'm also using thank you so much, Fakulkari, for the subscription. I've turned off redeems and turned off all alert sounds so that you do not get startled by them, and you can relax. Now, as I was saying, this novella is quite short, only about 3,000 words, so it shouldn't take us too long to get through it. Any other bits of housekeeping? Yeah, feel free to enjoy it and relax. And yeah, once again, thank you, Fakulkari, for the sub. Now let me find. Oh, that didn't loop. That wasn't looping. Hang on a second. Okay. Also, I want to apologize for being so late. I needed to do a lot today, and I also needed to set up the stream, and so it took a while. But we're here, is what matters. So, without further ado, let's read this novella, which is from the perspective of the Gundam Ariel, and see if we learn anything new from the world of Gundam Wish from Mercury, which is returning to our screens on Sunday. I'm really excited for that because I want to know what happens next, and I am so enthralled by the world of Suleta and Miorine, you know? So yeah, please let me know if the volume is okay, if everything is okay. And other than that, you can sit back and relax, and we're gonna read this together. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, is the music too loud or too low? Let me know. I'm just gonna move. Oh, also the other question is, I'm using a special plugin for the lighting effect. Please let me know if my my lip sync is off, because it's really taking a toll on my computer. Yeah. Thank you so much. Now we'll start. Cradle Planet by Ichiro Okuji, translated by Eriko Sugita. The orbital base Pebicolombo 23 rotates around Mercury with a fine balance, despite the instability caused by the sun's gravity. Because Mercury is only 57,910,000 kilometers from the sun, direct contact with the planet's heat would instantly boil human blood. But on the other hand, when you enter the planet's shadow, the extreme cold drops below minus 100 degrees. There's no way that humans could live on Mercury. The powerful charged particles that come flying from the sun cause intermittent system malfunctions. These solar winds are deadly on this planet, where the slightest error can result in death. A buzzing sound rings out, and the hangar lights turn dark red. Solar flare has occurred, causing the alarm to go off and switching the entire base to emergency mode. Suleta makes her way through the pitch dark base. Still only 6 years old, Suleta is afraid of the dark red lights. At times like this, Suleta often climbs inside of me. Ariel, will you let me in? Ariel, that's my name. It is a secret to the outside world, but I am a Gundam type mobile suit. Suleta comes to me when Mom is busy with work. At present, there are no other children in Mercury, and so I'm the only friend that she has. Ariel, call up a game. He works the controls on my console and brings up a game screen. I wonder what she wants to play today. A shooting game. I'm going to beat Mom today. Suleta's mother is my developer, as well as a Gundam test pilot. Mom and Soletta are both great at these kinds of games. Wasn't Soletta about 4 years old when she chose this game for the first time? 2 years have passed since then, and Soletta is the best player at Mercury, except for Mom, of course. Wow, she's getting a terrific score. It looks like she's gotten even better. Look, Ariel, look. Ah, a high score. She's jumping up and down happily in her seat. That's my Soletta, my little pilot. One day, Soletta, who is now 9 years old, comes to me in tears. She says one of Mercury's elders has been mean to her, but she hasn't told Mom. Why not? Because she will worry, Soletta said. Mom came to this planet with her daughter, seeking refuge. People had hidden them, but that didn't mean everyone had been friendly, and some elders had argued for expelling them to avoid trouble. Still, this was the only place that they could go. They had to live here. There was no other choice. Hey, Ariel? Yeah? What's Earth like? Soletta had been too young to remember living anywhere but Mercury, so she's very curious about life in the Earth sphere that she's seen in my library. Schools, cities, friends, children. People take those things for granted in the Earth sphere, but here, they're non-existent. All you have here are days spent mining for resources while treading the solar winds. Living like that? It's no wonder Mercury's elders are cranky. I bring up a menu to see if Soletta wants to watch something in my library. She chooses her favorite anime. Anime, movies, novels, everything in my library is set in the Earth sphere. I think watching them lets Soletta forget about Mercury for a while. 30 minutes later, Soletta finishes watching her favorite anime and quietly mutters to herself, "If you run, gain 1. Move forward, gain 2. Mom taught her these words. Soletta had been 5 at the time, trying to get away as Mom was about to give her an injection. Listen, Soletta, if you run away, you won't have to get this shot, right? Right? You'll gain the avoidance of pain. Yeah? What will happen if I do give you this shot? I won't get sick. Right? What else? What else? Well, there are other things you'll gain if you don't run. For example, you'll make your mother happy. You will impress the people of Mercury. They'll accept you, thinking you're amazing. They will? You'll level up, and shots won't hurt you anymore. Really? Really. That's why grown-ups aren't afraid of getting shots. They aren't? No. So you see, you'll gain a lot if you don't run. So if I move forward, I gain 2? That's right. More than 2. Since that day, those words have become a magical charm to push Soletta forward. Those words must have had the same effect on Mom. They were her own spell for a single woman who had to struggle here at Mercury while caring for her younger daughter. If you run, gain 1. Move forward, gain 2. Soletta repeats the words in a soft voice, as if trying to untangle a mess of knotted threads. I wait for the spell to take effect. That's when Soletta's entire being will brim with courage and break the curse of fear. It's okay. She'll be able to step out of me on her own because Mom's words are powerful. Attention, Ariel. Prepare to scramble. An incident has occurred near Xiao Mengfu mining base on Mercury's surface, a tense voice announces in the hangar. The mobile craft has gone missing while mining for resources. Sorry I'm late. Soletta, who is now 11, jumps into my cockpit. Solar light active. High energy proton Phenomena observed, but no surface landing issues. Hurry. Mercury is still a very dangerous place for humanity to live. That's why we're sent out whenever an incident occurs. After all, we're the best team in Mercury. We've saved the lives of elders many times. That's why more and more people are That's why more and more people are grateful to Mom and Soletta, and fewer elders treat them as aggressively as they used to. No objects along descent course. Launch permission granted. Roger. Ariel, switch to surface descent maneuvers immediately after launch. We fly out of the gate and into space. The heat of the scorching sun hits us immediately. Soletta quickly leaps into the shadows of a crater. Now we can avoid direct sunlight. Proceeding through the crater's shadows, we rush to the scene of the accident. How long since we lost the signal? 97 minutes. We don't know the current location since we can't receive a signal. Please hurry, Soletta, pleads Operation Controller Melissa Paluda. The missing person is Ergo Paluda, Melissa's husband. Ergo, the leader of the elders who are still mistreating Soletta. He was originally against the idea of taking them in, and now he's working under Mom after her recent promotion. I can understand his situation, but that's no reason to be mean to Soletta. What a childish old man. But Soletta promptly replies, "It's okay, Miss Melissa. Leave it to us." She's a good girl. We avoid sunlight as we head toward the scene. Mountains, valleys, canyons. Soletta knows how to use all the features of Mercury's terrain to take the shortest path, and which routes to put the least strain on a mobile suit. We've detected a signal. I display the signal data on my monitor. We found him. Now proceeding with recovery. Please, Soletta. In response to Melissa's request, we leap out of a rift in the ground surface. The sun's heat suddenly hits us, along with its high-energy particle emissions. Even I'll be in trouble if this keeps up. Soletta looks around calmly and finds the mobile craft right away. It looks like there was a cave-in during excavation work. The machine is a write-off. The mobile craft is buried in sediment collapse. Our only option is to pry open the cockpit door and rescue the pilot. Soletta draws her beam saber. Ariel, I'm adjusting the output. She turns down the output. One mistake, and she'll cut through the pilot as well. Ever so gingerly, the beam saber makes contact with the craft. Soletta carefully cuts through the cockpit section, wielding her beam saber as precisely as a surgeon. The base controller doesn't say anything. He knows it's better to leave things to Soletta rather than giving her clumsy instructions. Mr. Ergo, can you hear me? I've come to help you. Soletta, what took you? Hurry up and get me out of here. He's being arrogant despite his current position. But that doesn't seem to bother Soletta, who gently pulls Ergo out of the mobile craft. Mr. Ergo, do you have any air? My spares were crushed in the accident. I only have 7 minutes left. I'm going to die. It's okay. We'll be home in 4 minutes. Don't lie to me. Don't you realize how far we are from base? She isn't lying. If Soletta says we'll be back in 4, we'll be back in 4. Please keep your eyes closed. Holding Ergo so he won't be exposed to the sun, I take a giant leap. I can see there's nothing wrong with his spacesuit. It should last another 4 minutes. We weave our way through the rifts in the ground surface. I can hear Ergo screaming. Soletta is perfectly calm, but it's a speed that would terrify the average person. Nonetheless, Ergo's screaming means he hasn't run out of air, but at least it confirms he's still alive. Soletta uses her beam rifle to take a shot at a cliff. It breaks apart, and another rift appears behind it. It's a shortcut. The gate of Sha Mengfu mining base comes into view, and slowly opens to let us in. We leap through. It takes us exactly 4 minutes to pass through 3 airtight doors into the residential area, just as Suletta said. Everyone in the base is waiting inside the gate to the residential area. After confirming that Ergo still has air, Suletta puts him down. Ergo takes off his helmet and explodes at her. He's a lively old man. How irresponsible, treating an elder so roughly. You couldn't care less if I died, could you? Then Melissa runs to him and takes him into her arms. Welcome back, Ergo. The old man becomes quiet as his wife embraces him. Yeah, I'm home. An air of relief is evident among the people who have gathered to meet him. Welcome home, Suletta. Mom appears on my monitor. Mom, I didn't know you were back. Mom has been busier and busier since receiving her promotion, and it isn't unusual for her to be away in the Earth sphere. It's been a while since she last came home, and she just happened to see her daughter's great work. You did well, Suletta. Your mother is proud of you. It's thanks to the Ariel you created. You were both fantastic. I feel good when Mom smiles. It tells me I've met her expectations. How long will you be home this time, Mom? I'm planning to be here until your birthday. This year, we'll have a big party to make up for the birthday I missed last year, and we'll celebrate 2 birthdays in one. Yay! Suletta bursts into joy. But this 11th birthday will be the last one she celebrates with Mom. Suletta has turned 15. Mom continues to be as busy as ever, going back and forth between Mercury and the Earth sphere. Every year, she is unable to join her daughter for her birthday. Suletta, all alone, has started shutting herself inside me again. What are schools like? I don't know. I've never been to one either. I wonder if it's like in this comic. That's fiction. Besides, that comic is pretty old. I would like to go to school. This teenager's mind is preoccupied with school life. They're filled with kids her own age, and their days are full of excitement and fun. The schools depicted in comics and movies must seem shiny and glorious. But you know what, Suletta? We can't go back to the Earth sphere. We can't go back to the Earth sphere. You probably don't know this, but people there call Mom a witch, and the whole world rejects her. And if they discovered that I'm a Gundam, they would probably tear me apart on the spot. So I'm afraid your dream won't be coming true. But don't worry, you will always have me. Even if you can't go to school or make new friends, I'll still be with you. Hey, Ariel, Suletta whispers as if sharing a secret. If the day ever comes when I get to go to school, we'll go together. Mom has returned to Mercury after an extended absence, and Suletta is overjoyed. Tells Mom how hard she's been working and what she's learned during this time. Though Suletta is now 16, she still goes to bed early like a little kid. That night, Mom comes to the hangar alone. There's nobody there but me. Welcome back, Mom. We haven't been alone like this in a long time. Suletta's overjoyed that you're back, you know. Ariel, I'm home. Be happy for me. The door has opened. The door? What are you talking about? They are holding mobile suit duels at the Asticasia School of Technology, and the winner will marry Delling's only daughter. Delling is the president of the Benerit Group. This Mercury base is also part of the group's property. Thank you, baby bunny. That's why the people of Mercury were hesitant to accept us. It was President Delling who labeled Mom and the others as witches, and launched a witch hunt against them. Ariel, I want the 2 of you to go to school. The 2 of us? Does she mean me and Suletta? You are my masterpiece. You will be Suletta's sword. No, Mom. I don't mind going, but not Suletta. She's such a good girl. If you want revenge, you and I can do it ourselves. Just keep her out of this. But Mom can't hear my voice. Just you watch, everybody. Our daughter is going to avenge us. Next day, the oblivious Soletta comes to me with a big smile on her face. Hey Ariel, guess what? I'm going to school. I know. Mom told me last night. Mom took care of the admission procedures for me. She says to study hard so I can make Mercury a better place. I'm going to do my best. I'll make this a planet where no one dies, and I'll bring in lots of cities, shops, and schools. Oh, she doesn't know anything. I wish I could tell her what's going on. That Mom is using her as a tool for revenge. But I can't go against Mom. It's the parent who created me as well. I wonder if I'll be able to manage. I never had any human friends, and besides, what if I can't handle the schoolwork? I can see that she's starting to worry. I'm scared. Mercury is all I know, and Mom said she won't be able to cope with me. That's right, Soletta. It's absurd to start going to school now all by yourself. You can study at Mercury, and what will people here do without you to help them? You don't have to be Mom's tool. You don't have to take on someone else's curse. Should I decline? If I go, I mustn't fail. Enrollment costs money and I don't want to embarrass her. What should I do? It's okay, Soletta. It's okay to decline. It's okay to run. I can't decide what to do. I should go, right? But run, Soletta. Run. 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 You can't have heard my voice, but Soletta speaks as if responding to me. If you run, gain 1. Move forward, gain 2. Right, Ariel? I'm surprised. Soletta says she isn't going to run. The little girl who was always crying and came running to me to escape. Now she's looking straight ahead. She's turning Mom's words into her own strength. Well, Soletta, I guess you've grown up. You're no longer the little girl who used to hide inside me. I thought I'd been watching over you all along, but now you're the one teaching me a lesson. You know what, Ariel? If we move forward, we'll gain lots of things, not just 2. I'll study, of course, make friends, find mentors, maybe go on dates. Sure, Soletta, that sounds good. It's better to count the things you want to get instead of what you'll lose. Even if you're going to school for the sake of Mom's revenge, and even if it's Mom's words that gave you this courage. Okay, Soletta, go ahead. Gain more than you lose, and make it worth your while. Let's go, Ariel. We'll be fine as long as we're together. That's what I wanted to say to her. Of course we'll be together. We're family. I make my monitor screen blink twice to show my agreement. The end. That was it. Told you guys it was going to be a very short one. I only realized that today. That's the end of the story. It's short but very nice. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. I will not end the stream just yet because I haven't even hit 40 minutes. So we can talk about the novella a bit and what we learned about the from the story. So the interesting thing is that this novella, this short story, was written for the opening song of season 1 of The Witch from Mercury called The Blessing. And if we look at the lyrics of The Blessing, you will see that it's referenced in the short story. I am not sure which one was created first, but one of them references the other. So, I will read now the brief comments from the band that composed the opening. The band is called Yoasobi. So that composed and performed it. So composer ISS said, I'm really happy to work on a new series of the long-lasting Gundam franchise as a staff member for music. I wrote and composed the song The Blessing, wishing our viewers can enjoy the anime more dramatically by getting good vibes from the music. Thank you for your support. Vocalist from Yoasobi Ikura said, I'm really honored to sing the main theme of Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury. I performed the song The Blessing, contemplating the Gundam's feelings as it closely shares the wishes of a girl who lives a lonely life in the world and fights along with her. I'll be grateful if you enjoy this song along with the anime series. Yeah. So yeah. I think at this point I will read the lyrics of the translated lyrics of The Blessing. Apologies for the typing sounds. So I will read now the translated lyrics of the song, and you will see that they have a lot to do with the story. Oh, where is the translation? I thought it was here. One moment, please. Oh yeah, it has an official English version. I'm gonna check if I find the translation rather than the English version, if you know what I mean, because the English version is official, but okay, I will just read the English version. As you are now thinking of the stars so remote, you are dozing off to be sleeping through with a thought. No, hang on a second. Let me see if I can find this. Sorry again for the typing sounds. Yeah, the song is called Shukufuku. Okay, I have... Oh gosh. Yeah, I will read the translation rather than the official English version, okay? You fall asleep thinking of the stars floating in the distance, the future you choose, the path you wish to take. Wherever they may lead, those stars will be living with you. Memories of long ago. This planet is brought in tow. You've kept wishing, if only you could jump into the twinkling scenery beyond. Alone in a lonely world, praying and hoping, imagining a dream, you'll look to the future, so you've chosen to forge onward rather than run away. It's not the image someone else has drawn, and it's not the stage someone else has chosen. It's a story we are creating together, so you will never be alone again. Until the day the blade in your heart cuts through the chains, we'll always be fighting together. A fate that's already been decided? Just break it. We are not puppets. It's your world. It's your future. You can shape it into any story you want. As if you were running, as if you were hiding. You climbed into this cockpit. But you're not a crybaby anymore. Before you knew it, you've become so strong. This is your life. It doesn't belong to anyone. There aren't any answers, only the path that you choose. The spell has already been broken, so leave behind this predetermined fiction, break out, and take flight. With a speed that no one can catch up to, kick off from the ground and soar through the air. This cursed future will be changed by your own hands. There's surely so much you can grasp by forging onward and never giving up. You can become even stronger, to be born upon this star, to go on living in this world, with hope that you will love every moment. I give you all my blessings. So you can see how it's the lyrics of Shukufuku, the blessing, the opening theme of season 1. So you can see how the song is from the Ariel's perspective, and it's about the fact that despite the fact that they're being used by Soleda's mom, they're more than puppets. They can break free together, and it's the Ariel encouraging Soleda to find a beautiful future and to fight for it and to break free of those chains and find beauty and find companionship and find her own path. And it's a beautiful, uplifting song. It's become one of my favorite anime opening songs. And yeah, thank you for sharing this with me. I feel like I thought this would take at least an hour, and now I should do something else. If one of you would like me to read something else, please request it in chat, and I'm happy to do it. But I don't know if maybe we should end here. It will be my shortest stream in a long time. But yeah, the previous time I did an ASMR stream, it had been I had read the novelization of Mobile Suit Gundam, and it was basically a joke because that's not as nice a piece of fiction as in, it's not that it's not nice, it's more that it's quite it's less pleasant, let's say. And yeah, I'm not sure where to go from here. I really thought this was gonna take longer. Sorry. But we can vibe here in this liminal space. I think we might need to end it, actually, because I feel it's better to giving you this concentrated experience rather than maybe bring it down with something inappropriate. I am very much a beginner when it comes to ASMR, so I don't want to give you something that I wouldn't be happy with, you know? So yes, thank you so much. I definitely want to do more ASMR in the future. I think it's something I need to learn more about. But I enjoy using my voice like this, and I enjoy helping people relax. This is very relaxing for me. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Para. I will, yeah. I feel like I need to learn more about how to make this happen, but I want to do it more because it feels very nice to do, you know? It's a big change of pace from my usual content in a way that it feels good. It's relaxing, you know? I enjoy it. So we're gonna end it there. I'm sorry it was late, and I'm sorry that it was so short. And thank you everyone who joined. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will join me either tomorrow for my long plastic model stream, continuing my Pomu project, or maybe join me on Sunday for the first Soleta Sunday of the season, because Gundam Wish for Mercury is back. That's why I did this stream. On Sunday, I will be building the model kit of Figure Rise Standard Soleta. And yeah, it will, and then after a couple of hours of that, we will watch together the first episode of season 2. Now, I hope you'll have a wonderful Easter Friday today. And yeah, I will definitely be doing more ASMR streams. So I will probably see you tomorrow or on Sunday. Thank you so much for coming. And never forget to fight forever. Heroes of Hope. We're not gonna raid, we're just gonna end today, okay? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.